Hello!
Hello! How everyone?
Everybody, this is a review of some of the matches for AEW Dynamite.
Episode 3. The first one we're going to be doing is the Lucha Brothers vs Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy.
It's Ozzy here with
Big Albert Strongman, also known as Big Bad Albert.
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert.
Do you remember Prince Albert?
I do, yeah. I'm as hairy as him, but I'm never as good as him. Especially with this Prince Albert he had when he got ripped out by Ken Shamrock.
He was pretty good, weren't he?
Yeah, he was alright.
He was pretty good, and he did well. He got pushed quite well as well.
Yeah.
Why did he leave? Do you remember when he went to Japan?
Yeah, he was Giant Bernard though, weren't he?
Why did he leave? Was he just
probably sick of it, weren't he?
Did he just get sick of the road?
Yeah, because they're on the road like what 5-6 days a week or something, aren't they? So it takes its toll on you.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
it took its toll on us just 2-3 days a week. So
yeah,
and they're going on planes and stuff. We're only driving, so it's one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, when he was in Japan, he was Giant Bernard teaming with Ken Anderson. And they won the tag belts, the IWGP tag belts.
I didn't know he tagged with Ken Anderson. Right, yeah. So we're just going off a bit, aren't we, about Prince Albert?
Yeah, Albert.
Right, so we're looking at just a couple of the matches from AEW Dynamite episode 3, which was live on TNT last Wednesday. What was that? 15th, was
I think it was the 15th. Yeah, it's
the 15th.
17th now. It's 19th.
15th of October 2019.
16th.
16th.
Yeah, 19th now. Yeah, we're a little bit late, but we've got a life. We have work. You know, it's one of them things. So life goes on, but we're here now. So
it was aired in the UK last night on ITV.
ITV, yeah. Or you could watch it live on Fight TV online. We have to pay.
Fight TV. Oh,
yeah, you can watch it. Yeah, they stream like Impact and Ring of Honor and stuff like that, and all smaller promotions that you've probably never heard of. But well, people used to getting out there, wrestling companies. So that's what you want, I suppose.
So the first match that we're going to look at today, Ross, could you introduce the first team?
Yeah, well, it's Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy versus
the
Lucha Brothers.
The
old Mexicans. Very good. I like them.
I've not seen much of these two teams, so it's very interesting.
Yeah, is this your first time with the AEW properly?
I've watched clips and stuff, and
it's just hard finding the time in it. There's that much wrestling these days. It's like you got Raw, SmackDown. That's what 5 hours there. You got NXT, AEW.
Yeah, it gets a bit mad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
So I'm going to hand it over to Tony Schiavone, Jim Ross, and the Mexican dude.
Mexican dude. Is that Excalibur?
L Excalibur. Well, let's hand it over to these guys.
Let's crack it on.
And let's continue with the talk. You will be able to hear the talk.
Hopefully.
It won't be too loud, but you will be able to hear it. So if anybody wants to comment,
get talking. We'll
you can have
happily reply to you and everything. It will get put on YouTube eventually as well for you to re-watch back. So let's crack on. It's just currently talking about the main event of the AEW title match, and now we're getting on with the Lucha Brothers Jurassic Express, which is Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy Luke Perry.
Yeah, they look pretty good, they're Lucha Bros. A bit scary as well at the same time.
Yeah.
Was there a guy in the UK who's a bit like the Jungle Boy?
Yeah, I can't remember what we called now, was it?
Was he Bagheera?
Bagheera, that's the one, yeah.
He was in a 2-1 CW, wasn't he?
Yeah, with that Big Bad Albert guy.
I think he's yeah.
There you go, well there's Jungle Boy walking down now.
Yeah, Jungle Boy making his way to the ring.
His dad just passed, not long ago.
His
Luke
what?
Perry. Passed away long ago, his
Who
dad.
did? His father?
Yeah, Luke Perry.
Oh.
He's Marco Stunt, little guy, he's about 2 foot tall.
Well, looks like he's about 12.
That's good.
Good
gimmick. We've got another one, the Luchasaurus. Oh, he's amazing. He's about 6'10".
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe a little bit smaller, but he's very good. Very good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's going wild, this kid. He's running round. That Jungle Boy looks good. It looks like he's got a good little character, good gimmick going on.
That's Private Party.
Private Party.
They're going to do a new team. They beat the Young Bucks last week, was it?
Yeah, I saw something about these.
Good match.
I heard that when they were forming AEW, they were the Young Bucks went over and had a match with them, and then offered them to come and train them or something.
Yeah, still very green, but who cares if you're doing your job, you're getting paid for it, you're doing well. Yeah. What does it make? Everyone starts somewhere.
I wonder if Justin Roberts is earning more doing AEW than WWE.
You never know. I know we're definitely doing a lot less travelling.
Mm.
Here's Ray Phoenix now and Pentagon at the back.
Pentagon, that's what they call Ray Phoenix and Pentagon. See, these outfits are crazy.
Yeah.
Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, they was in Lucha Underground. Did you watch Lucha Underground?
No, I
That
didn't.
really good. I loved it, me.
Didn't watch it. Is Goldust still doing a bit?
Is there? Yeah,
Well, I
he's
said Goldust.
Dustin
What's he
Runnels
called
now.
Yeah, just
The
can't remember his
natural
name.
Dustin Runnels, yeah. He's
Natural.
best thing he's been doing since he joined here. I know he's not had many matches yet, but the match he had against Cody and the pay-per-view a few months ago, it was very basic, but it was perfect. The storytelling and everything, it was just
Yeah.
needed it.
Was that in the first pay-per-view? The first.
Well, not the very first,
pay-per-view?
but the one that I think the first one under AEW.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I can't remember.
So was this? What was the company called before?
They didn't have a name. They just did the first show.
Was it that all out
in.
thing?
They all in the first one were called in 2018.
So is
in
it the same
Chicago.
company, but they just hadn't picked a name yet?
Yeah, well, it was just it was Cody and the Young Bucks, and I think it was Kenny Omega as well. Like they just all chipped in,
Yeah.
and they just put a show on basically because they were told that they never sell out a 10,000 seat arena and stuff.
Who told them that?
You know, Dave Meltzer and everything like that. They were saying they never sell anything like that, but yeah, they sold out. I think
All
about
you
40
need is
minutes.
that backing, that funding, and that backing, and you
Well,
can do
that's
anything.
it.
Man.
I was listening to another podcast, the Tony Khan, the owner. He always wanted to start promotion. He was always going to the ODCW arena, which hey, this is in Philadelphia as well, which is good.
In Philly
Yeah.
cheesesteak.
Oh, I had one of them not long ago. Beautiful.
You can get one from Subway.
Yeah, not the same though. Not the same.
Not the same.
We need to go to Geno's cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. But anyway, let's crack on with the match. They've just made their entrance. Now they're jumping around. Let's.
Yeah, that's a bit Halloweeny, that outfit. I don't know if that's his normal.
His mask looks a bit different than it normally is.
Does he normally wear all the face paint as well?
Yeah, the face paint and stuff. Yeah, but
It looks very good, but it's.
Oh, he's very good. Yeah. Well.
No, I mean, I'm just going off what the guy looks like.
Yeah.
Look at the size difference of Marco Stunt.
It's bad, and even Pentagon's not even that tall. Nice little push there.
Oh yeah.
Bit cheeky. Very heelish.
Cheeky push, yeah, very, very. Oh!
Marco going
It's
with a
George
little
of the
push there.
Jungle.
Oh, I hate that dance. Stupid floss.
The floss.
Marco's still going for a floss there. Can't stand it. Can't beat this commentary.
Why aren't they? Yeah, Jim
Tony,
Ross.
JR and Tony Schiavone. Classic.
Yeah, absolutely. Like.
Excalibur's good. I think
So,
it's called Excalibur.
Never
Anyway.
heard anything of Excalibur, but Jim Ross and Tony
Really
Schiavone
niche.
are absolute legends of the game. Is that a female referee? It's a
It is,
female,
yeah.
fantastic.
So
Fair
they're
play.
building it to be like the best, the main ref. Oh, he's biting his finger.
Oh, by
Oh,
his
is it
thing
on?
into a bite slam of some form. Oh,
Oh, he chucked him up onto his shoulders.
whoa!
Jungle Boy chucked him over and
Oh! Super
Refused
kick.
it, super
It's
kick.
up to the young kid now.
Is it going to be an Enzigiri?
Well, I say young kid.
Phoenix goes for the... Oh, and chop. Chop from Marco there on Ray Phoenix.
Oh. Whoa!
Oh. It's like a tilt-a-whirl.
Oh,
That
what
was
a,
cracking. What a move.
what a DDT!
Like a tilt-a-whirl about three
Some of
times
these
round.
spots,
Over into
absolutely.
the tornado. Jungle Boy's going for it. Oh, he's going to do a tornado
Oh.
now. Cracking. Beautiful.
Do you remember the days when DDT was like a legit finisher?
Yeah.
If you had a real fight with someone, like if you did a DDT, you would potentially kill them.
Oh, I remember when I was a kid on the old rent office. I had a fight with someone and ended up DDT'ing him a few times onto the grass.
Oh.
Remember? A few people. Oh!
Oh! So they've just done a dive. Marco and the Jungle Boy just both did a dive to the outside. Marco went first. Jungle Boy followed up. Great little dive. There's some great little spots
Sorry
here.
for you now.
Set him up for like a power bomb.
Oh!
And he's just
Like-
like 360
like a
round.
flip, like a 360
and landed
splash
on him,
and
and they
legged up
both
at the
fell
same
down
time.
forward. That was a nice little move. If you've never seen that before, have a look at it.
Well, I've certainly never seen it before. It's good. Good move. Marco just beating down Pentagon now. Now he's going to tag Jungle Boy in, but he tripped up.
Oh.
Jungle Boy's in
That
now.
looks like when Dave Batista's trying to get in the ring at WrestleMania.
Oh, 619
into a German.
Whoa.
Oh, is it? I
Cracking.
thought it was three Amigo in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
1, 2,
Oh.
and it's a kick out, and he managed to grab the hair for the kick out. Pulled it. He kind of half kicked off and half pulled him off. Now Marcos took his top off. A running European into the corner.
Coming back in.
Marcos back in. He's whipping Marco to the corner.
Super kick by Pentagon. Beautiful.
Oh, lovely super kick. Now Jungle Boy's having a run.
Flipped him over. Oh!
Flipped
oh!
him.
Super kick to the head. But it was upside down. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so
stuff.
he did a head spring,
Phoenix
headstand
in
into
now.
the corner.
Phoenix just jumped
As
in
he
now.
went up, he was super kicked into the face while he was upside down. He fell forward.
Oh!
Oh, brogue kick.
Like a brogue kick to
Or a brogue
into a
knee.
Beautiful.
Marco's back in. Threw onto the top rope. Chopped. Thrown a line. Chop. He's going to do a
It's like
spot
an
with the
old
two of them
Very
now.
Mexican.
Oh, he
Into
just
getting at the
kicked.
top rope and
He
oh!
kicked Marco and then Inzaguri. Fantastic.
Cracking. I like this lucha libre stuff. But to me, it's not. There's too many high spots in wrestling these days. It's not as wrestling as the old days. Like we remember.
It's
Very spot fest.
the thing is, like, it's absolutely, the stuff they do is absolutely amazing. But
I'd never be able to do it at my weight, but
no, and I think some matches do have the place, but the problem is every match is like this.
Yeah.
This is why people lose respect for wrestling. Like
Yeah.
they gain some respect because of the stuff they can do. Oh, that was fantastic. I can't even describe what that was.
like a pump handle driver,
A
kind
pump
of thing, or
handle,
Death Valley driver.
yeah, like
into
a pump
into
handle
powerbomb.
sit down power bomb. Yeah, that's probably the best way.
He has got a name to be fair, but I can't remember what it's called at this minute in time. But yeah, this ref, she's one of the best ones at the minute. She's
She looks like Stephanie McMahon.
yeah, even Shivani's just said it there. One of the best referees around. I think anyone can agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can certainly agree with that. Good old Tony,
Tony
my
Schiavone.
young best friend. Right, we've got Marco in the ring, down. Pentagon's tasking him to get up. What's he going for?
Pentagon and Marco.
Oh,
kick.
his leg.
Oh,
Oh,
he just kicked
Did
him
a 360
right
into
in the
his stomach.
back of his calf, and Marco ended up doing a 360 flip.
No, we don't want a
Ooh.
commercial break. JR's going to a commercial. We don't want to do that. And it actually has.
So Jim Ross has actually called a commercial break, which
Yeah.
is no problem. But
Well, anyway, while we're waiting for that, we can.
so
We'll
that
take the turn.
sound's gone. So don't worry about the sound. So far, it's an entertaining match. It's very high spotty, like you said, like dives, flips. Enziguri's City flip dive. Basically, it's just a high spot match.
Yeah.
A lot of tag matches are like that these days.
Well, I think there's like only like one or two matches on the card. That's not a tag match today.
WWE don't do that many high spots, do they?
No.
They do some, but not that many. Because they don't need it really.
True. Yeah.
You don't need all them. They're not that many high spots. I mean, you don't get me wrong, get some high spots in there. Or like have a couple of matches for high spots. You don't need all of them.
Nah, do you?
So a lot of high spots. Let us know what you think. People watching, comment on the time and what you're thinking. Coming up, we've got Kenny Omega and Hangman Page versus John Moxley and
Pac, the
I was
bastard.
going to say Neville Pac.
Yeah. Then I think after that, the main event is Darby Allin challenging Jericho for the AEW Heavyweight Championship in a
Ooh.
Philly street fight.
I've not seen much of Darby Allin, to be honest, so I don't know much about him. Can you tell us something, Ross?
Yes.
Tell me something about
Oh,
Darby
about
Allin.
him. He's very hardcore, man. Very
Is he?
hardcore guy. He's like a very, very thin young Foley, but he's like
So he's hardcore.
yeah, well, yeah.
So
he's
he's that guy who walks like really slow in the ring and does all the moves dead slow, like with glasses on and jeans. What's he called?
Glasses and jeans.
I'm sure he's wrestled him before or something.
It's not Jimmy. No, it's not Jimmy Albert because he's.
Really? So I think he's a British lad, and who kind of walks like this and keeps his hands in his pocket.
yeah. He's Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, he's I've not heard much of him until he was in here in AEW.
I saw a match of him online, and I think it was when all the hype was about him being signed. And I thought, who is this Orange Cassidy? And I saw a video of him, and he was walking
Hands
an
in his
international
pockets.
spot really slowly with somebody.
Yeah, I think I might have even seen that. Oh, we're back on now.
And we're back. AEW Dynamite. The Lucha Brothers are in control. Is this Excalibur?
That's JR talking.
No, is this Excalibur, the wrestler?
no, that's Pentagon.
I'm joking. Pentagon Jr. And has he just tweaked his nipple?
I like it.
Oh,
that's
nice! So he lined him up and he put both his hands behind the top rope.
That's like
Took
an
a few
Albert
steps
chop.
back and did a chop. Ooh, yeah, it is.
Can't be a good
absolutely
chop.
Albert.
Oh, it looks like Phoenix is doing it.
Is he going to have a go?
Phoenix is having a go. He just put Marco's arms around the rope now. Oh, now he's going out. Big kicks out of the ring. Oh!
Oh.
The size difference in these, though, it's unreal. Like, a guy that size getting chops from someone like, I know it's not huge, but
Yes.
it would murder. It would really
absolutely,
hurt.
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially on a bare, pubescent chest.
When you get chopped to someone bigger than you, it hurts more than when you chop them, believe me.
Well, that's it. Oh!
Oh,
Phoenix
my
just gone
days.
behind to Jungle Boy in the corner and he super kicked his leg on the apron. That's
And
different.
he just pulled him. Oh!
Boot
So
to
he
the head.
pulled him off. He was sitting up, and then he kicked him in the face upon the return sit up.
And these are brothers, if you didn't know that.
Are they actually brothers?
Really brothers.
They're just showboating at the moment. Like, I don't understand. Like, they don't want to win. They're just messing around.
Trying to get the crowd.
The crowd were pumping then. He's got nothing left, Marco. He's got a red chest, that's what he's got. He's picked up over the head in the gorilla press position. He's walking around the ring with him.
Showboating.
It looked like he was going to throw him
out.
out of the ring. He's
Oh!
one-handed.
Single-handed. Look at that.
One-handed.
I've got a big show on that
Holding
screen
him
there.
up.
Whoa. What's going for you? Oh!
Oh, he
just-
one-handed.
One hand threw him, and Phoenix super kicked him in the head when he was going on the floor, on the ring canvas.
Oh, very
Wow.
nice.
Never seen that before. Yeah, Aubrey's checking him now.
He
The
looks
showboating.
absolutely conked out, the little skinny guy.
And just while we're waiting for something to happen in the match, what do you all think of our nice little logo? The AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite. It's very WCW, but it's not. It's AEW. Beautiful.
Yeah, but basically it's
Oh, yeah.
it's another wrestling company on TNT.
Well, that's it.
Somebody was going to replicate it,
Yeah, that's true.
and it is very WCW.
So I mean, like, even the feel of AEW, I just get WCW in my mind every time I watch it.
It is. To be honest, it does. When you look at the actual arena and you take all the colours away, it does look like a small version.
Of WCW,
It looks
yeah.
like I'm not. It looks like the old WWE setup mixed with. Did you see the ITV World of Sports setup? Ooh.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
It's kind of like a mix of that because
Yeah.
that was a really small one. The ITV World of Sport one, the return,
Yeah,
and the WWE one's obviously a lot bigger because
Yeah, that's true,
obviously
yeah.
to do with tendons, and that's kind of a mix in between. But the colour scheme is totally WCW all over.
yeah, definitely.
Well, if you think about the company's colours though, they literally are black and yellow and white.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
So the ring actually is literally the colours of that.
Yeah.
Look at this kid; he's still going. Oh, Marco!
Like a little, yeah.
Whoa!
Like Lariat. See, I know it's like, it's all black, the ropes and everything, but I'd have thought they'd have gone for the yellow ropes or gold ropes or whatever, but then again, NXT's the same, innit? They're the same
Yeah,
colours.
well, yeah.
That's...
You
a
don't
bit
want
too
people
much.
getting confused thinking they're watching NXT because NXT is at this point more established. And Jungle Boy's in the hot tag, a spinning forearm. Now he's got
Oh, Scorpion Death
Pentagon.
Drop.
Oh, a tilt to whirl reverse DDT.
What's going
Now
on?
this is now a
Like
reverse power slam.
Did you get it? Oh!
Reverse power slam.
Jungle
Beautiful.
Boy just reverse power slam Ray Phoenix.
Marco's
Marco's just done
dive.
suicide onto Pentagon.
Oh, a backflip onto the
Like
knee.
a
Backflip knee onto the back of his
Yeah,
head.
like a sunset knee flip kind of thing.
Mm.
Marco's going to the top now. Jungle
Marco's
Boy just
up
laying him
top.
up.
He's going for.
He's going for a 450.
Oh!
He's nailed it.
He nailed it. 450
450.
splash.
Oh! Running moonsault, shooting star press.
2.
Oh.
Oh!
2. 10 minutes remain.
10 minutes.
Good old Josh. What's
20,
it called? Josh Matthews.
I'm sure there's a 20 minutes time limit. Yeah, Josh Matthews. Do you think he's on more than he was in WWE? Quite possibly.
Very well could be. More established name now.
He is.
I think he's done a few other things as well. Oh!
Whoa! A Canadian into
Oh.
a rolling European in the corner.
See, that shouldn't count. That's not a tag, that. He was in the ring.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, nice.
It's like a giant swing, but he's got his hands and he's flinging him.
Oh!
Just flung him around.
Very, indie-ish.
Yeah,
Very comedy. He's going to snap it. He's going for the arm break now. Pentagon's going to break Marco's arm.
Pentagon's got his arm in an arm lock.
Oh!
And he just
Has he just broke it? Has he broke it?
He
Is it
doesn't
done?
care if he has broke it.
Looks like it's a finish coming. Like a package power driver into
Oh, lovely.
That's got to be game over. Oh,
And
Phoenix has
oh
just
my
jumped
god,
out.
a
Suicide.
crazy dive.
1.
That's got to
Two.
be it. That's it.
It's over. Good match. What do you think
Well,
of
that
it?
finish was great. That big move, what they just hit just before the other guy did the dive outside, was
Yeah.
great. Like he had him set up for like a pile driver, but lifted him higher, and then the other guy went off the top rope and kind of jumped and kicked him down. And as he kicked him down, he sat with the pile driver.
Like a package power driver kind of
Yeah,
thing. wasn't it?
yeah, small
And then
package
Phoenix
pile driver or something.
ran
like
through
that.
the ropes like
Yeah.
a middle rope suicide, but with a little Mexican spin onto Marco outside.
Yeah.
But onto Jungle Boy outside. But anyway, that's that match over with, and we've got an ad break again. So
Back on the ad breaks.
worst thing with the English TVs when you watch it on iPlayer. So
Yeah.
you're just waiting forever.
Yeah, so next match is going to either be Jericho,
I think Jericho's the main event. Yeah.
the Jericho main
I
event,
think the next match will be. It should be anyway.
Kenny Omega,
Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page versus
John
Moxley
Moxley
and
and
the Bastard Pack.
the bastard. Stop
That's
swearing on this channel.
Hey, I'm just saying that's his name.
Stop swearing on this channel. I'll give you one of these, my friend.
Hey, that's his name. That's how it gets announced. I'm just saying
Did they
what.
actually announce
They
it
actually
like that?
announced him as that. I'm just saying what he's announced.
Mm.
So, yeah, my arm's there, so just so you can see. I'm pressing it there. You can't see that one.
Well,
So, what do you think of the old AEW up to now?
it's
outing.
if I was gonna say if I was gonna base the whole company off that one match, then it's too many high spots.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much.
Definitely is.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining, it's fun, and it's like, wow, I can't believe that has just happened. But it's not believable.
I know,
It's not believable. Like, all these guys getting up after all these moves. I mean, wrestling's wrestling. People
Yeah.
get up and don't get up off moves. But there's moves there what absolutely wouldn't kick out of, and they're kicking out of. And moves
Exactly.
there they should kick out of, and they're not.
That's what's the thing with wrestling these days. Like, you watch it, even what I know it sounds really old, but back even in the Attitude Era, even before, like a match, you'd get it basic. It wouldn't be eye spots, but there'd be a few eye spots doing eye wrist manoeuvres, but a simple body slam or a DDT, like you said earlier, would finish a match. And now it's like it's used in the middle of a match or really near the beginning.
Yeah.
But in reality, if you're getting a DDT done to you onto a concrete surface or into the ring for that matter, because it's only a steel frame and a little bit of wood and the tiniest little bit of padding, if that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous. It hurts. I don't get why they do it these days. It's just I don't get it. It's not very good psychology in my mind. Ring psychology. But
it's just the way it's evolved. Like
yeah.
remember that we're going off what we know, and it's all old stuff. We know most of it old.
well, that's it. There it is.
So next, the match
We're
is
back.
Pac.
See the bastard and Pac's entering the ring now.
Pac's making his way to the ring through the tunnel with the smoke.
It's very Impact-ish. Impact Wrestling, very old TNA. Do you not think? The entrance with the tunnel.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. They can take the best of TNA.
Well, yeah.
They can take the best of WWE.
Let's see.
And they can make it into it. Yeah. Well, that's look what his Twitter name is. It's even got scores on it.
Yeah, they do the match records now, so they're actually doing it where it means something. They're doing the match records where they're making them matter. So that obviously, towards the end, the beginning of a pay-per-view, they're going to start going off the records, you know, for like number one contenders to certain belts. Which is, in a way, it should be. It should mean something.
It's a fresh change, isn't it?
Like if you watch WWE, it's like you're watching it, but the matches it don't make. Oh, obviously they make sense, but the win or loss,
it doesn't mean anything, does it?
You get someone losing match after match. You'll have one match with someone for a number one contendership and have a championship match. It just doesn't make sense. Like it's just bad booking in my eyes. Anyway, this is old John Moxley.
This is old Dean.
Good old Dean Ambrose, yeah.
Dean Moxley. Or John Ambrose.
See, I will admit I have already seen this match, and it was quite good.
Okay.
But I'm not seeing it on the iPlayer version on the ITV. He's walking to the ring, and it's like they go to advert in America.
It's like because, what, sorry?
So it's a commercial break.
Oh yeah.
So he's walking around the ring without without music going on, and he's in the ring, and they're talking with Josh Matthews and the ref, and they're just having a laugh, and then he says, I saw him say it because I can read lips. He said, we've got 45 seconds till you go. So he grabs the mic saying, because the crowd start booing at this point, he grabs the mic, and they're saying, this is what we call a commercial break.
Well, they've covered that with this promo.
But yeah, that's it. I can hear the crowd tuning in the background as well. So that's where it'll be. It'll be on the microphone saying, this is what we need to pay our bills, basically. Which,
yeah.
And then after he said that, the crowd started cheering. He passed him the microphone back, and then it was the music started of Hangman Page, I think. See, he just passed him the microphone back there. I remember that. Spanda, see, I couldn't watch live TV in America because they have adverts like every 5 minutes. If that.
Constant adverts. Yeah.
See, with this guy here, Hangman Adam Page, I get a Mr. Perfect feel from him. You know, in his old days, I loved Mr. Perfect. He were amazing. He was very underrated.
Yeah, they didn't use him, did they? Yeah, I think the when I think of Mr. Perfect, I think Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Like that's all I think. They're just an absolute. The belt was made for him.
Definitely.
The design, every time he wore the belt, you know, he put different straps. Do you remember he put? I think he was the first person that I remember putting different coloured strap on belts.
Yeah.
So do you remember the IC belt and it had the white strap?
Yeah.
He was the first person I saw with that, and it looked amazing.
It did look good, yeah. See, that's back in the day when the Intercontinental belt actually meant something as well. Like it was like the best wrestlers had that belt.
Yeah.
And all like.
You did, and you could kind of say, you know, like let's just say the World Wrestling Federation champion was the best.
Well, yeah.
Then the next best was the Intercontinental champion. That's what you would say.
Yeah.
But as years wrestling's evolved, it doesn't mean that. It just means that
it's just a belt.
The person who holds the top strap, which is the main one on, so let's just say what was the World Heavyweight Champion. Let's say go back a few years ago when it was the World Heavyweight Champion. You couldn't say that about the Intercontinental Champion being the second best.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Because they would say that the number one contender would be the second best. That's the way it's perceived.
Yeah. But now it's like it doesn't mean nothing. Like anyone seems to get it for the sake of it, just for a week or two, and then they're losing it. It's stupid. Well, anyway, yeah, we've got Kenny. We just got a topic. Get back on topic. That's Kenny Omega's in the ring now. Well, just about to walk into the ring, staring Moxley down.
Moxley was saying, "Come to the ring, get in the ring."
Just bring it, as old Rocky Johnson would say.
Now they're all four in the ring.
Pulling his jacket off now.
The jackets are off.
Having a little stare down now.
Ref in the middle saying, no, you can wait.
See, I'm not a huge fan of Moxley. I think he's a bit overrated. I'm not a massive fan of him.
He's just got a huge fan base.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
I remember, I'd ask kids who their favourite wrestler were Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
You'd see girls and fellas like with Ambrose t-shirts on. Look at this. Omega's just the blue eye has just attacked the villain.
It's very unusual.
In hindsight, the blue eye is fuming And there's obviously been some shenanigans. It's
Yeah,
obvious
last week
that Mox has jumped him or done something bad.
Well, that's it. Yeah, last
and
week.
Hangman's just hung Pac on the ring apron. What happened last week, Ross?
Yeah, there was a match and Pac was on the commentary table. And there was a match with Omega and Moxley. I can't remember who won, but it was Omega won and he was on the ramp. He was cheering, you know, going give the arms up, you know, saying, "Come on, I'm the champ, basically, I'm the best." Yeah. Pac's behind him, cracks him with chair, then beats him down. So that's basically why he's just gone for him. But madness.
I did see something of Kenny Omega was against somebody. And do you know when John Moxley does that thing where he runs into the ropes and keeps his legs?
Yeah.
Springs himself back in and then clotheslines them. I saw Kenny Omega do that against somebody.
Right.
I don't know why he did it, but he did.
Might have been just a little dig at him, like say, "I can do your stuff too," basically.
Yeah, maybe they were copying each other's gear.
Oh yeah. What do you think of Omega? I love him. I think it's really good.
I do rate Omega. I think all the stuff I've seen him looks really good.
Very crisp, but again, he's ice.
Oh, it's brilliant. And he's the same age as me, so I always think of like
70.
he's 35, 34 or 35, so he's similar age. So I just think it's fantastic to see a guy. Like, I'm not by any means saying anyone at 35's out of it and finished, but he's fantastic for his age. He's in great shape. He moves fab. He does all the stuff he does, like you just said, crisp, brilliant, sells good. Look, now he's being choked in the corner.
Yeah, it's like, if you look at Jericho, he's I think he's 49, 50.
Yeah,
but
Jericho
still looks
for that age. Yeah, for his age as well.
His body's not the best, but then again, who cares at that age? You can still do what you can do at the ring. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to be like that 49, 50-year-old in the ring. Because obviously, it's not exactly a walk in the park in a wrestling match, especially for like 15, 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even 5 minutes takes it out of you. If you're
I
not
think the
fit
thing
enough.
is though, you got to remember, Rossi, if you're a guy like Chris Jericho and you've always performed at that level, no matter how old you are, you will always be able to perform to a high percentage at that level until you like get into Flair. Like, do you know the age of when Flair and Hogan retired?
Well, then again, I don't know. Did you see the Goldberg Undertaker match? I know that's an exception,
but that didn't work.
Goldberg.
But that didn't work because, in my opinion, they put two guys who are older together. They shouldn't have done that. They should have kept one young, fresh guy, and then the older guy. If they should have kept it a really short match, no crazy spots.
But again, like you say, he got knocked unconscious. That's the reason why. Well, he didn't get knocked unconscious, but he got knocked out to a fashion, didn't he, Goldberg, when he went for the tackle in the corner. So kind of took it away. Like takes it out of you. It's happened to me. I banged my head on the ring.
But there should have been a contingency plan. What says if any of us guys injure ourselves, like Taker's knocked himself out a few times. Look at them dives he does.
Well, yeah.
There should always be a contingency plan that if somebody knocks somebody out, then if that's a nice big boot onto Moxley to the outside, and now it's going up. Hangman's going up.
Let's get back on topic anyway.
We're back on topic. Apologies.
It's AEW, not WWE.
It's exactly that, AEW.
And we've got Hangman Page at the top.
Hangman's just been
Moxley's throwing him off the top. Did you see that bump?
He just took a flare bump onto the apron.
You're like on the corner of the apron, like on the outside. That's just steel frame. That's gotta hurt.
It is steel frame.
Ridiculous.
And it hurts. It hurts a lot.
It does. Well, it hurts taking a bump in the ring regardless, doesn't it? People think it's like a trampoline, but it's definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah, so we're back on a commercial. So Ross,
yes, my friend.
That bump, would you take that bump to the outside where Hangman just took?
Not from the top rope, no.
Ooh.
I've taken. Well, I've done a rolling senton off the apron to the outside.
Yeah.
When I'm wrestling for one of the older promotions, I was against Mark Sanders.
Mark Sanders.
I can't remember.
Mark
Sanders.
Was that in the match with Prince Amin in that Hell match?
No, it was just me and him. It was just a single match.
Sanders.
It was just me and Sanders, and I'd done. I did a Mick Foley, Mankind, clothesline over the top rope. You know as he does, and he flips out.
Oh, lovely.
So then he's walking around the ring. I climb up on the apron, and I'm like, I'm gonna get you basically. So I got to run over, got to jump. I'm in mid-air flipping, and he's jumped off basically, landed on the mats, which was probably about an inch thick, and thought I was paralysed because it proper winded me.
Yeah,
just like a suplex did to me off the top rope once.
What is there anything you've ever took in wrestling what's made you think, oh my god, what am I doing here?
The time I snapped my ankle. That's an accident, but move wise.
Is there anything you've taken? No, it doesn't have to be a move. Like, for example, I'll tell you mine. I don't know how many times this has happened to me, but when you're prone on all fours and people do the kick into the ribs, and some people I'm not saying anyone specific, but this is years ago. Some people have done that to me, and I've been there in the ring, and I've gone, oh my god, what am I doing here? Like, it's ridiculous pain, and people absolutely lace them in all the time.
I don't know if I got a boot to the back.
And it's not just once.
A few times.
It's about 4 times where I felt that pain, and it wasn't necessarily every time that I've had that thought process of, oh my god, what am I doing here? But I've had the pain, and I think maybe it's the second or third time I've gone, I'm sick of this pain. This exact pain, I'm sick of this move.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing taking it? What am I doing this move for? What am I doing here?
Just for the sake of
I could be sat at home, in my pyjamas, drinking hot chocolate,
with
watching AEW Dynamite with Ross and John on a Saturday night.
That's it. We always said we could have been out drinking. But too old for that.
I could be sat home watching this live on YouTube or on Twitch.
Well, that's it. On Twitch.
And I'm sat in a ring being kicked.
Well, that's it. Like, see, I remember wrestling once, and I got a chop on the back, and it's happened a few times. There's nothing worse.
Who did it?
I can't remember his name now. It was, I think it was the trainee from one of the promotions, UKW.
Oh, okay.
And it was a tag match. He chopped me on the back. I was like, you bastard. The pack. Anyway.
I was about to say no swearing. The pack's not on now. Give me a minute. What is it?
I got a chop on the back, and it was just nothing worse pain than that. I think it's very, I can't think of the word, the polite word to use. Very what? I can't think of the word. We'll think of a word that's naughty word, but you can't use.
Sugar.
You're very sugary.
Very sugary. Very sugar.
Well, anyway, he did it twice in a match, so I gave him a receipt in it anyway.
Did you do the same back?
I gave him the chop back, and then at the end of the match.
See, I always believe that really in wrestling, if someone gives you if someone stiffs you, you should, when you give it them back, you should give them the exact same back.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
The exact same. If they slap you in the face, you should slap them in the face. If they chop you on the back, which, to be honest, a lot of the time you don't see it coming, and you don't get caught.
You can't see it.
No, I know, but you don't get it caught. Like, sometimes you can
Not many people do.
You see someone, you know it's coming, so you can kind of look at someone and turn around.
You can tense up a little
and you
bit.
know it's coming, you know what I mean? But then when they do it when you're not expecting it, it is the worst.
It is definitely. So anyway, I gave him a chop on his back to it twice, and then at the end of the match, he did something else, man. I can't remember what it was now. So I thought, screw you. So when I was finishing the match, I was doing a splash off second rope, and I didn't block it or anything. So I was about 30 stone at the time.
Oh.
So I put 30 stone of weight onto him off the second rope, and I didn't even try blocking it so I could protect him a little bit. Well, I was just annoyed.
No, Ross, you always should protect him. But putting a bit of pain on is okay. Just keep him safe.
Yeah, definitely keep him safe.
Pac is now back in the ring on Hangman Page.
We are back from commercial
Snapmare, we're back. A snapmare and a double-footed drop kick into the back of his neck. And the bastard is now kicking.
He's just stomping a mud hole on Hangman Page.
Yeah.
Now picking him up by his hair, and it looks like he's about to crack his head on the corner. Yeah.
Smashed head in the corner, tag in.
There we go, see, I can see it before it even happens.
Yeah, Mox comes in
Mox
now.
is going to go for a few digs.
A few double teams.
Having a little chat in the ring there. Moxley and Pac.
Double duplex.
Super duper.
Nice double snap suplex, and Pac's celebrating. The Geordie lad.
Was you around when he first started and he was over here?
I was around when he was here, but I don't think it was when he first started. I remember the UKW lads. There was a couple of lads who he helped train, who were at UKW, who were raving about him. I think he literally got signed shortly after.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like if you look at him, he looks ripped. Obviously, I know he's ripped and stuff, but he looks tall. Like I know it's an illusion on TV because you look a lot bigger.
Yeah.
But he's really small in person.
Yes.
I mean, he's ripped and he's muscles. Don't get me wrong, but
I
say he's about 5 foot.
I think if you look at all these wrestlers in the ring now, they're all the same size. They're all similar size, and to look at Pac, I think not any of them guys are over 6 foot.
No.
I'd say not any of them are over
5'10". Max. Nah, say about 5'10" max.
I'd say 5'10" would be the tallest guy.
For wrestling in England, it's the way he looks now. He'd tower over all of them. Obviously not in height, but muscle-wise.
Yeah.
Because you get a lot of skinny guys, and obviously that's how he looked when he first started.
Look at Goldust. He's only about 6'1".
Well, yeah.
And when he's on WWE TV, he looks huge.
That's it.
He looks like Kane. He's standing next to Kane, and there's not much in it.
He does have some big lifts on his shoes, on his boots. Have you seen them?
Hey, Goldie?
Yeah. We must have about 2 or 3 inches on them.
Right.
I could do with a good 2 or 3 inches on mine extra.
Maybe it is then.
Could be, but again, like you say, it's an illusion on TV. Everything looks bigger on camera and in a mirror. Thank God. Can't say what I mean, but yeah.
Boom! A triple lariat by the Hangman.
Like a discus clothesline, weren't it?
Yeah, so it was like he kind of ducked it, clotheslined him in the chest, and he kind of didn't move for it. Clotheslined him in the back of the neck, he kind of lifted forward. Did a discus clothesline.
Now they're trying to go for the
shades of Scott Hall.
He was cracking in his head here.
Oh, Scott Hall, absolutely.
Pac and Omega in the ring now. Omega's just done the hot tag. He's giving Pac a little bit of a beat down. Get a few clubs to the chest, and Pac's just cut him off. So
now we're into the latter parts of the matches, unless they're going to do a double hot tag.
I've seen this move. It's good. It's like a little rolling senton into a moonsault. Has he done it? There you go. Beautiful.
Lovely, there we go.
Cracking moonsault that. 2. Oh, 2 count.
Brilliant.
Tougher than a $2 steak. Good old JR. Can't beat JR's commentary.
Can you get a $2 steak?
Oh!
Nice. Snap, German. Snap. Well, actually, no, it's not even a German. It is a German, but it's like
a full Nelson.
A full Nelson German. Omega's on fire.
Get the crowd behind him now. Young?
Was that a Young Buck?
Yeah, it looked like it.
That was a Young Buck.
It very much
in the
like
crowd, cheering Kenny Omega on.
He's firing up as the Terminator now, good old Omega. What's he going for? Is he going for the suicide?
Speed up.
Oh, suicide over the top.
Whoa,
onto Pac.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
And Pac caught him good.
Very well protected.
He protected him well.
Omega's just picking Pac up. Looks like he's throwing him in the ring. Oh no!
Moxley! Oh, double dive!
Suicide through the
double suicide dive. There's one man missing.
Oh, we got.
It's the Hangman.
Yeah, up to the top rope.
Moonsault onto 2 guys. Moxley and Pac taken out.
Great stuff. Cracking. Let's have it. Can't beat the good old bit of wrestling.
Why? Hangman's just thrown Omega back in with Pac. Hangman's on the apron. The AEW chants are going wild.
10 minutes remain.
10 minutes.
Anyway.
And then Hangman whips in Kenny into a back elbow. Flying back elbow. Hangman in for a clothesline.
Hangman's picking
set up for a power bomb. Into the corner. A thrown one into the corner. Throwing him into a discus punch. Into a pop-up power bomb.
Not like a spine buster, yeah. Into
it was a power bomb.
Sunset flip. 1, 2. Oh, Moxley kicks him out. Moxley breaks it up.
Moxley with a double shot. Well, I say shotgun. Double-footed close leg drop.
Drop kick. Good match. I like this match up to now.
It's a decent match.
I've seen a lot worse.
It's the main guys in it. It's got to be the best match.
Yeah, well, like I said, there's one more match.
Well, yeah, it is. If you was to say, like, all them guys are in the title picture, every one of them. Hangman was. Did he not get a title shot?
Yeah, it was against Jericho. Yeah.
Kenny Omega will probably get one if he hadn't already had one. Moxley will be, and Neville Pac.
Yeah, they're all going to do, aren't they?
Will eventually, I'm sure, be in that title picture of somewhere.
Oh! It jumped over the top rope into a cutter. That's nice. Beautiful. Cut is also known as an RKO.
Yeah.
Just a little bro kick on Hangman now. Pac's
over the top to the outside. Hangman's dived. Oh, wow, that was
That
an
was
aggressive
some force.
dive. Put his
That
hand
must
right in
have
his
hurt his
face.
back.
Palmed him.
Oh! Oh! Clean me glasses, you just fingered me glasses.
Yeah, he just did the same to me.
They look a bit grey there,
Omega's
John.
going
Bit
again.
grey.
What?
Bit yellow.
Not
Yeah.
yellow.
You been dyeing your hair again for that old
No.
Aussie gimmick?
No, I've not done
It's
it.
green. Anyway, now we've got Moxley and Omega squaring off
Moxley
in the
and
ring.
Omega doing the
Few
trade off. Bang, 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 bang. They're in the punches.
Oh, cut him off.
Now they're kicking each other, kneeing each other.
Now Moxley's just giving headbutt to Omega there.
Oh, very nice.
I
Kick.
think we might have just
kick.
lost you a bit of sound there.
Oh! Oh! He did
Now
the
that's
Sheamus
the-
knee
That was a good line
into
by
a
Moxley.
into a lariat. Was it a discus?
No, normal.
Just-
That's probably the best lariat, clothesline, however you want to call it. I've
He
ever seen
landed.
Moxley do.
He actually
Like he did
landed
at
on
Sunset.
top of Mox. He landed
We've got to
on
get a
top of
replay.
John Mox.
We've got to get a replay of that. We've
Show
got
us
to
a
do.
replay. Oh, they got weapons. Oh, he's got a brush.
He's got a brush with
Wrapped in
barbed wire,
and he's got a bat with
baseball
barbed
bat.
wire.
Moxley and Omega both getting in the ring with a baseball bat and the mop. They're all moppy.
A
Remember Moppy?
broom. It's a broom. It's a witch's broom.
Remember Moppy from Perry Saturn days?
Yeah.
Cracking. And he wore the
That
dress.
that weapon's rotten, Kenny. What you could have got something better than that.
Ah. What's the
I'd
what's the
rather have the
spanking?
ball bat.
Yeah. Good ball bag. Omega's just gone to him. Moxley ducked it, cracked him in the stomach with a bat. Looked like Moxley was about to hit him with a bat, and Pax just
Oh!
stopped it.
Pax just took the weapons off him.
He's
He's saying that he's got no brain. He's going to get us DQ'd, I
That's
think.
because the win-loss record in AEW means something. So if you lose, you're going to come down the record, you know. Oh!
Oh, dirty deeds! Dirty deeds on Pac.
Double arm DDT.
And Moxie's hightailing it.
Yeah, the records, they mean something in AEW where obviously the higher up you're in the rankings, the more you might actually get another belt.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Oh, he's cut him open. Has he bleeding?
I think his ear.
Ah, it's his hand. No, it's his hand. It's when he grabbed the barbed wire on the back. That had to have been.
Is it not his ear?
No.
Oh no, that's
His
just
finger.
cauliflower ears.
Yeah, how big he is.
Oh!
He did a flip over the top rope page into a line.
Hangman
That was
flipped
beautiful.
over the top rope into a clothesline.
That's
Absolutely
cracking.
amazing. I've seen too many of these clotheslines though.
There's been a lot in this match. There's been
Not
quite a
just
lot.
this match. There was a few in the last match.
Well, yeah.
Whatever happened to the days of that's my move?
Yeah.
Hangman's got him up for a.
Like a reverse
Who
tombstone.
used to do that? One of the females used to do that in WWE.
Was it Victoria?
He might have. He puts him on over his shoulders and he drops down to his knees.
But it's behind him. It's like a reverse. It's a CT.
Yeah, a bit
well,
like a
it's
reverse
like a reverse
tombstone,
tombstone,
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Our winners, Hangman
Page
Page and Kenny
Omega.
Omega. After Moxley DDT'd his own guy.
Well, that's what I
Left.
mean. They don't want to get disqualified, so he's thinking safe. You know, I don't want to get. I want that belt. I want that title match.
Kenny Omega still looks annoyed. And he's talking to the camera, which I presume he's talking to the Mox.
Well, that's it. But anyway, yeah, we've just gone to another commercial. So what do you think of that match, John?
That was very good. Again, like I said, it's the top guys, the top 10 guys in the company. Like that's 4 of them.
Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And you can't expect anything worse, really. You can only get better from a match like that.
That's it. Yeah.
And it was a good match. Just too many discus clotheslines,
lines,
and I know
yeah.
that's his thing.
There
But
must
he
have been
did
at
it
least
too
10
many
in that match.
times.
There must have been at least 10 in that match.
If a guy over here did that, they would get absolutely roasted off all the promoters. And
Exactly.
saying
I mean,
it's
like-
boring or
That's a finishing move in Japan. That in New Japan, like
is it a
it's
discus?
a lariat?
Like,
Yeah.
lariat, yeah.
It's like it's madness. Like it's used as a finisher over there, but yet here it's used as a very very basic move. Like every 2 minutes in that match.
Yeah.
It's madness. But anyway, that match is over and done with. We're just still at commercial, but we're still waiting for the main event, which is Darby Allin versus Chris Jericho, which was good last week because Omega was doing whatever he was doing in the ring. Not Omega, Jericho, and what's it called? Darby Allin come down to the ring on a skateboard and jumped him. Did you see that?
I didn't.
It was very good. Very good, that me.
Oh.
But yeah, we're just waiting for this commercial to get done, so we can get on to the main event. So let's get it on. Just obviously the worst thing with this, like, because with the way we're watching it, it's not there. You know what I mean? We gotta wait for the adverts. So
And the adverts aren't very good on this, I'm afraid.
that's it.
But don't you worry, my son.
That's it.
We'll be back soon enough.
It looks like we're back now. Yes. On Facebook. We are back now, John.
We're back.
We're live.
Jim Ross and Tony.
We're live
Schiavone.
from Manchester, talking to Tony Schiavone. Get that across. Just need to get our screen back across because it's messed up a little bit. That's next week. The next week, yeah, the tag team tournament match semi-finals, Private Party and Lucha Bros. And then we've got
Britt Baker. Who's she? I've seen her or
She's-
something. I recognise her. Who is
She was in the. If you'd have watched the match earlier, she was in the championship match for women's, but she lost. She's okay. They're building up to be like one of the, like a Charlotte, you know, like one of the main women.
So next week we've got Pac versus John Moxley after everything what's just happened.
Which will be good. Like, leave this one to Josh Matthews.
Philadelphia Street Fight.
Go on, John, you've got to get it just once. Just for all's sake.
Get what?
I need you to say John Cena.
Yeah,
Go on, you've got to do it. You've got to do it.
Cena. Darby Allin making his way to the ring
With a skateboard in hand.
with a skateboard in hand.
Darby Allin, AEW champ on his skateboard.
Oh, he wants it. He wants that belt. He's never going to get the belt so soon.
Nah. I mean, he's not. I know they're trying to build him up to be a big star and stuff, but no, for me, no. Not very champion.
2-1-1.
Not very main event guy yet. That's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, he went to draw with Cody last week. Oh, the first show, Cody
He did?
Rhodes. Yeah,
Right.
and then it was against Jimmy Havoc last week, and he beat him, which was how we got this match. I have to keep up to date with this now, John. So you get on with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, Jericho coming to the ring now, listening to his.
I am evil. Yes, I am evil.
The
Painmaker.
Painmaker is this is his song.
A little bit of
Was
bubbly.
A little bit of bubbly.
Oh, is this one of his Fozzy songs?
That's it. Yeah, it's a good song. It's called Judas. Very well changed his gimmick very much, and it's like since he was in
Oh, he
WWE.
mixes them. He changes them.
That's what you need to do though.
Yeah.
You got to do that in wrestling, otherwise you just get stale. Like, look at Ziggler. He's been had the same gimmick for a long time. He's not got anywhere with it because he's not changed much. I know he's going a little bit better now, but you know
Yeah.
what I mean. It's,
He needs to break out. If he went to
Exactly.
AEW or something, they give him. I presume they give him so much more power to do something.
yeah, it should have been the main event picture straight away. I think.
Not even, but he doesn't even need to be in the main event picture. Just change his gimmick up, give him something fresh.
Yeah.
Someone like Dolph Ziggler absolutely would benefit from going here and give somebody. He just a development talent basically. If he went to AEW and he could just try some of the ideas, obviously would have.
Yeah.
Unless he just doesn't have ideas and nobody's willing to do anything because he
Well, that's
doesn't
it,
have
yeah,
them.
because it's like, it's very. They have to go through the creative though, don't they? Like, they can't just do what they want to do like they could in the old days. They've got to go through about 10 people just to get it
Yeah.
authorised. Which, Jericho last week was in his promo, he was saying the creative's pretty bad, really. That's why they had, when he did his promo with the Inner Circle, which is his stable, he was saying, because the crowd was shouting, we the people to Jake Hager, whatever it's pronounced now, Jack Swagger.
The belt's pretty good, isn't it? It's a big belt.
Yeah, yeah. And he was like, he was saying the creatives are ridiculous, basically. Like, it's dead. Stop saying it, basically.
Yeah. Darby Allin.
He's a good announcer,
Bit of
isn't
a
he?
strange gimmick. Yeah, absolutely.
I watched a documentary not long ago about wrestlers, like all around the world, basically. He was one of the stories on it. It was quite good. It was on Viceland.
Inner Circle T-shirt.
Looks like the Illuminati logo, doesn't it?
Mm. The Painmaker.
Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
It's a very nice belt. We'll have to do the NWA podcast as well next week.
NWA.
The show. Have you seen any of the NWA yet?
No, I haven't.
Really good.
You sent me that thing, didn't you? With
Yeah, I sent the link on YouTube. It's every Tuesday, 6:05 p.m.
God,
American time.
It's crazy. It's crazy. All the wrestling on.
Exactly. I mean, it's only an hour long, but it's very old school because it's in the studio. It's really good.
Yeah.
We'll get that on next week, if people like it.
Yeah, we'll see who watches first. Wow. Darby Allin straight out with a double-footed clothesline. A Philadelphia street fight.
Yeah, Darby Allin's just giving Jericho a bit of a beat down, but
He's just hitting him, but Jericho
much
looks
effort.
like he's double the weight.
he does. Yeah, it looks about his £100 or something, Allen. Oh, it looked like Jericho ducked a line on the rope, and
Don't dive. Please don't dive. Everybody dives. That's not too bad.
oh, no, that's not bad.
Don't
I just got
dive.
for a dive.
That. Do you know what? That wasn't bad.
Yeah,
the way he teased it, it was good. But don't do it so early in the match. God.
So I mean, a move like that, it's just in this. It's like it's every match these days. It's like it's all the time. I remember a time not long ago even that was like a top move that you do at the end of a match to get to a finish.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's used every freaking day, every match. Anyway, Jericho just got back in the ring. Give Darby Allin a boot to the nuts because it's a Philly street fight, so it's no DQ. Even though the Hell in a Cell match was a no DQ basically, and it was a ref stoppage, which
A hanging back suplex. Sorry, should I say. Starling back suplex, nice. So, what in a Philadelphia street fight, do you just call it whatever town you're in? So do you go, I'm in an Oldham street fight?
yeah. You'd say so. I think they're calling it a Philly street fight because of the old ECW were there, weren't they? That's where they were based.
Oh, is that where they were based? That arena?
No. It was only a little bingo hall. I think it held about 2,000 people or
A
something.
bingo hall?
Yeah, but obviously because it's Philly, it's bigger stage, so I think that's why they're doing it. Like they're just calling it a street fight, basically a hardcore match.
Yeah. A Philly street fight!
I know one thing, I'll have to get a good drink after this match because I'm getting a proper dry throat. I don't think I've talked so much in my life.
I know, yeah.
I think we've been on here for like nearly an hour now.
Oh, Darby Allin with some combos, some lots of rolling.
Go for like a little mini Canadian destroyer. Me, that move looked familiar.
Hurricane, yes it did. Hurricane Destroyer.
Jericho cut him off with like a line, spinning line kind of thing.
Mm.
Wow. Jericho, I just said the commentators then. Jericho's been wrestling for 29 years. And his opponent's 22. Ridiculous. Long time. See, I'm watching this now, like, I'm watching that Darby Allin, he's like, he looks very nervous because he's wrestling someone of Jericho's.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, what's the word? Jericho's.
Just his heritage is
That's the word,
just how much, just who he is. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, Jericho's just launched him into the corner, he's gone through the turnbuckles into the post. It looks like
Darby
he's hurt
Allin's
his
got
knee
tights on.
with girl
Where's
shorts.
he got tights and shorts on? He don't have knee pads on. He's got no elbow pads on. He's got a belt on. It's a very strange. Well, I suppose it's showbiz, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Yeah, it's
Very
must be his
unusual.
gimmick.
A chain around his neck also. It's very unusual look.
Well, that's it. Looks like he's hurt though. Like his knee's hurt a bit.
He's gone under that.
Oh, he's going for what's the word called now?
Catapult.
Catapult into the underneath the rail
Or a
on the
slingshot.
barricade. Yeah, catapult slingshot. Darby Allin rolled under the barrier, and Jericho just come over, grabbed him under the legs, and just literally a neck up onto the barrier underneath. It's like, had to have hurt that. Now Jericho's gone for the bell, ringing the bell, ding ding ding. Good old cheer from Jericho. Jericho!
Christopher Jericho.
Christopher Irvine. Good. His dad was an ice hockey player for Yankees, but Rangers.
Was he?
He was, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Back in the old days. So he's being billed as 175 Darby Allin, which
No, absolutely not.
no chance. I'd say it's about £120.
I'm about.
say it's about
I'm
9
about
stone.
bloody. I'm probably about 190 to 200 pounds, so no chance.
That's what I mean. He's like, it's got to be about 9-10 stone, which is probably about 120, 130
So
something.
it'll be 11 stone.
He's not big
11
anyway.
to 12 stone.
Very small.
Hmm.
Jericho's on the skateboard.
Jericho's on the skateboard. He can't do it very well. He's pretty rubbish, but that's all right. He can't be. He's the champ. He's
do
probably had a
whatever he
bit of the
wants.
bubbly.
Yeah. Hey, the crowd was shouting a little bit of the bubbly as well then.
A little bit of that bubbly. Get Chris some of the bubbly. That's
See, I
what
can
we
just
need.
see it now though with Jericho, like, because it's brought it into his gimmick now. He should do an Austin at every match. He should be drinking the bubbly. You know, like an Austin used to do. Get the champagne, like, ah. Jericho's got a kendo from under the ring now, got a little kendo stick. Walking around the ring with it. It looks like he's getting in. Looks like he's going to give a good old
He's got
big
the
down on Darby Allin.
Kendo Nagasaki.
Got old British wrestler.
He is.
Good
He's
guy.
got the Kendo King Kendo. He's going to whack him with it. Go boom!
Right across the
yeah.
shoulder blades. Had to have hurt. Have you ever been hurting by a kendo stick?
I've been hit numerous times.
Stings a lot.
I got hit in the head there with the kendo stick.
I remember
straight
that.
Face on.
I remember that, yes. I forgot about that. I think I was on that
It was
show.
supposed to be straight on, and I got hit there. I think you were.
Weren't
yeah.
that Mass Destroyer that did that?
It was, yeah.
Mass Destroyer Chris. I remember that, yeah, I was there, I remember.
And
You had a big lump, didn't you?
I
Was it bleeding
and
a
I
bit?
flew to Australia the day after. To
Yeah,
see
that's
my
it,
sister.
yeah, to your sister.
So all my family photos had a big red face, big red mark on them.
Jericho's choking Darby Allin now with the kendo stick around his neck. I think he's a bit body conscious these days, Jericho, because he always seems to wrestle with his t-shirt on.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh,
If you think about it, his workload, he won't need to train as much now.
exactly, because he's probably doing what at the
So
minute?
he
One a match
probably
a week?
trains a bit less. He probably conditions himself fit, but he doesn't have to train as hard
Yeah,
because
I noticed
he's
though.
not work. He doesn't have to work, I suppose, every day like
That's
he
true.
would have in WWE.
And he's singing as well, isn't he?
Mm. Oh,
Jericho just jumping on the second rope, got to it, Darby Allin jumping off with it, and Darby Allin's just cracked
Darby
him in the
Allin's laying
belly.
in with the
And
boxing
the old
strikes.
Darby. Then a
And
flip.
Jericho's just grabbed him like he's a featherweight and threw him back in the corner. Darby Allin with a kick.
Darby Allin's just done a cut, flying roll out of the
Oh.
corner. Going to hit Jericho,
Shoulder
Jericho
roll.
just shoulder roll.
And then, yeah,
He went
into
for
a crucifix pin.
One.
One, two.
Oh,
Oh,
Jericho
2.5.
kicks out. Kicks
Jericho
out.
kicked out. Darby Allin's got the
Back.
kendo. And Jericho.
Oh,
Oh,
get it the wrong way
back
around.
of the head. Oh, back of the
Back
head. Back
angle.
of the neck. Oh, now in the stomach.
That had to have a...
Jericho's ducked it. Waist lock. Jericho's hit the ropes. Hooked on. Oh, no, he's not hooked on. It's a pin.
Riddle.
1, 2. Darby. Oh.
Never seen that move before.
2. Oh. What? He's got his arm, has he?
Like a crossface. See,
A Fujiwara is called. Well,
Fujiwara armbar. that's
he's
the one.
called it a Fujiwara. I don't think it really is a Fujiwara, but
Nah,
it's
it's very...
the
more like a... Nice
oh,
like a
Jericho, they're rolling around. Nearly kicked the
Oh,
ref in the
good for the
face
balls of
instead of
Jericho.
female ref again. It is
armbar.
in the walls. Pull him
See,
out, Jericho. Pull
I
him
don't
out.
get that. It's a Philly street fight. Why is she counting him down if she's got the ropes?
Yeah.
No DQ.
Oh, the referee has
Oh.
just pushed Jericho. Jericho's bleeding.
Because it's a lady. He can't do nothing about it. The crowd don't sound really into this.
Oh! Jericho's got laced.
Looks like he got him on the shoulder with a kendo.
Now he's up top.
Allen's at the top, going for a
It's a
crossbody.
splash like a crossbody. 1,
2.
2. Oh, 2
kick
and
out.
3/4.
Getting closer.
Darby Allin.
The crowd don't seem invested in this match.
Oh, code
Code
breaker.
breaker.
Do you still call it that?
I don't know. I don't think so. You know. Oh,
2 count and Darby,
Allin grabbed the
because
bottom
he's
rope.
so close to the ropes, managed to just grab the bottom rope. Referee broke it.
I can see. This is going to be a weekly thing. This podcast as well. We're going to need quite a bit of work on it. We're going to have to get more match talking in with it, as well as the talking as well. But we're good. It's good. Jericho's looking under the ring now for something. Could be looking for the champagne, a bit of the bubbly.
A bit of the bubbly.
Oh,
Nope,
nice.
he's
Pulled
got
his
it.
chair out.
He's got the old black chair. And now he's lining him up.
Looks like he's going to lace him over the back. Oh no!
Oh,
Looks like he's going to get him in the ribs.
Got shot.
Sideways. Oh, into the ribs. They're going
And
to
then a
crack over the
back
back.
shot.
Has it happened? Crack over the back.
That was a good chair
That
shot.
was a good slap. Good slap on the back of the chair.
Great chair shot.
Bet it hurt him. Best of being about a buck 20, as they say. Well, Jericho just put the chair in between the turnbuckles, the second and third rope, and he's gone over to Darby Allin now. It looks like he's going to try and move him into his head.
He's whipping him
now.
into it.
Oh, Darby Allin's ducked into a
reversed
slide.
it. Always. He's just
gone
ran
back.
back at Jericho. Just picks him up for a running power slam.
Oh,
Darby Allin just
like a
reversed it
flipping
into a
stunner.
stunner. 1, 2,
Oh,
2 and
kick out.
3/4
So
again.
It's getting close. He wants this. He wants this championship. You can see.
He's fighting for it, isn't he?
Darby Allin's trying to get himself up from
Darby
the top
Allin
rope.
pulling himself up. Kick
Jericho.
Jericho's Darby.
Oh, he's grabbed his
Jericho's
legs.
got him.
Oh.
Slams him down into the walls
Into
again.
the walls. Modified walls
He's pulled
here.
him.
Oh, he's sat all the way back this time.
Oh, he's sat
That's
right
gotta
back
hurt.
on him. He's not close to them ropes. He's not quite dead centre, but he's not far off. Oh, Darby managed to pull himself to them ropes. In a Philadelphia street fight, it shouldn't be a case of break the hold, should it?
No, it shouldn't. 'Cause
It
it's supposed
sounds
to be
like
no DQ.
a certain Hell in the Cell match what I just saw recently where somebody got
That's it,
disqualified.
yeah, I mentioned that long ago. It's supposed to be a no D. Anything goes in a Hell in a Cell, and yet there was a ref stoppage,
Yeah.
which was crazy because they didn't
Which
get a
is
ref
almost
stop-
technically just a disqualification.
Well, it is, isn't it?
For somebody, for a stoppage.
It's just a no contest,
yeah, no contest. It's just basically the same, except they just can't choose.
The winner.
Oh, hang on. Jericho has got some duct tape and he's got a hold of Darby Allin's hands and he's taping. He's taping his hands.
I've never seen this before. Have you?
I've never seen anybody do this in a match before.
Ha! Jericho basically teasing, throwing the duct tape, spinning it around into
And
the
then
crowd,
just-
and
then
just
just
drops it
dropped
on the floor.
Darby
Anyway,
Allin, arms are
corner.
now tied behind his back.
in the corner, Jericho's giving him a little beat down.
Jericho's beating him down. Darby Allin can't really do
Can't
much
do it
now,
now.
surely.
He's just launched him. He's just done a flip in the ring. Like he's done another flip, like a
He's just
like
throwing
a
him.
like a hip toss kind of thing, but he's just throwing him.
Yeah.
Just literally grabbing him under the pits and just launching him. He's just doing a flip in the ring. Basically useless. Jericho's just giving him a few digs now into the head and the ribs. But yeah, it's saying like it's a street fight. Basically, it's a street fight. It should be no DQ.
Oh,
Anything
Darby
goes.
Allin.
Oh!
Oh, lion salt. A lion salt with no hands.
hand in
One,
the so 1, 2.
2. Oh, 2 and a 3/4
See,
again.
if he had his hands there, he wouldn't have kicked out. If he had his hands free.
Oh,
Now he
double
just
drop
like
kick.
that was like a Zach Gowen drop kick.
Zach Gower is going to dive. He's going for a
He's going for a
dive,
dive through
with
the
no
two.
hands.
Hey,
Oh!
on through the middle.
Whoa!
Beautiful. Never seen it before.
That could have gone so wrong.
It could have hurt
He
himself.
could have clipped his heels on the, and he would have had nothing to break his fall.
Nah, would have. If it had fell wrong there, he'd easily done something to his shoulders.
Oh, he's just got himself back in the ring. He's going up top.
Like he's going up to the top rope. Darby Allin's gone to
Darby
the top
Allin.
rope.
Oh, corkscrew! One, 2.
Kick out!
Oh,
He kicked out.
2 and 3
kicked
quarter
out.
again. Wow. Darby Allin, fair play to you from just this last 2 minutes of this match. I mean, fair play for the rest of the match, but like the last 5 minutes of this match, absolutely.
5 minutes there? It was 2 minutes a minute ago.
I know. I kind of realised after I said it wasn't enough. That chair's still in the play. Oh, kicked in the nuts.
What's like Jericho? Oh, Jericho's just broke him. Oh, that was
Jericho
a line.
just-
Like he clicked him in the face.
He's got his skateboard.
Jericho's got the skateboard now. Is he going to stand on it or what?
Is he going to slam him on the skateboard?
Is he going for a pedigree? Powerbomb? Oh! He didn't get all of that. He powerbombed him onto the skateboard,
He landed,
But it
on,
like-
back,
he landed
that
on his
would
back.
have hurt.
but it's like he kind of blocked it a little bit with his feet. So like his
No,
bum,
I
like
think
it.
it maybe a little bit, but his lower back took that.
That's what I mean, like his lower back arse area.
Ooh.
Had to avert regardless.
And plus, there's no give on that.
No. Well, there was a show a few weeks ago against Cody.
Jericho's getting him up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's took the chair shot. Oh, he just drop kicked the chair into Jerry's face. Christopher Irvine.
Jerry.
Jerry Shaw.
Darby Allin's going back to the
Darby
top
Allin's
rope
going
again.
back up the top. His balance is...
His balance is gone. Oh, crowd. Oh!
Oh, Jack Hager just hit him.
Jake Hager now just go.
Oh, into the walls.
Cranks off the top rope. Jericho's walls.
And
And
now
Jericho.
the proper walls are in.
That's more like a lion tamer. Oh, it's not a lion tamer, is it? Because he had his knee in the back. But he's give up. Ref stoppage.
Darby Allin's give up.
Oh.
Jericho won't let it go.
Jay Hager's here in the ring with his skateboard. What do you think of Jake Hager? Jack Swagger.
I think he had a lot to give, and I think WWE was stupid to get rid of him.
Exactly. I think he's very good, but I just don't like how he looks in his face. I don't know why. It just annoys me. But his hands, they're freaking huge. It's like 10 feet long.
He's a big fella.
But anyway, yeah, Jay Hager just come down, knocked Darby Allin. Oh, we got Bubbly.
The Young Bucks are cut. Is it the Young Bucks?
No, it's like Hernandez, the
Oh.
inner circle.
The
Like
inner
Jake
circle.
Bravo.
They've got a bit of the bubbly for Chris. I could do with a bit of bubbly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Jay Hager came to the ring, cracked Darby Allin in the face, knocked him off and went
Knocked
into
him off. Basically threw him back in the ring.
That's it,
Darby
yeah.
Allin was going, I presume, for a
For the
moonsault of
moonsault
some
of some-
form. And Jericho was out for the count. He probably would have beat him if he would have landed it.
That's it. And now the
And
match
that's
is
the
over.
end of that show, guys.
Jericho's just celebrating in the ring with
With a bit of the bubbly, with the
Bit of the
boys.
bubbly.
With his
Anyway.
inner circle.
that's that show with.
But that's that show done. Once again, impressed quite well with All Elite. The first match was a bit iffy. It was good, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
it weren't
it's
main
like-
event, and they did half the moves what we saw in the last two matches.
Yeah, like they
Too
need to
much.
mix it up.
Do your own stuff. Don't do the same stuff.
Exactly, like they're just doing too much of the same stuff in the matches. Don't get me wrong, it's good to watch, but they need to collaborate with each other because they're like.
Have you? Do you ever? You don't really see that in WWE, do you? You don't see the guys doing the same stuff unless it's like a finishing move.
No, that's
And
where
they call them different, and they set them up different. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that's where the script writers come into it though, because they're trying to not incorporate the same moves.
And
But
I think sometimes the wrestlers they'll have a lot of input, whereas in WWE I don't think they have as
I
much.
think that's why the matches aren't the same in WWE as much now, because they're not getting told like we're on the indies and this. But it's like it's the wrestlers doing it, so they're not really going to have time to speak to another guy basically and say, have you done this in the match, are you doing this?
Yeah.
So, do you get what I mean? It's like, it's just one of them things, but...
Right, well,
Yeah, it was very good.
It was very good, and Chris Jericho came out on top. Shame about Pac losing because of Moxley with that double arm DDT. Dirty Deeds, does he still call it Dirty
I
Deeds?
think so.
And then the Lucha Bros obviously beating Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy.
Yeah, the Lucha Jurassic Express.
They go through, don't they, the Lucha Boys now?
Yeah. Obviously,
Lucha
they've only
Brothers.
done the last, they've gone through the tag tournament in the semi-final next week. I think they're going against the Young Bucks next week, yeah. Well, that'll be a good match. They had a match at the pay-per-view a few weeks ago, and that was a very good match. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know we've only done the last 3 matches of the card because we were a bit short of time, but next time we'll do the full card when we've got more time. And
Yeah,
hopefully,
absolutely. And
hopefully-
I'm going to try and get some things on the screen, so where we can actually see the action going on, maybe. I've got an inquiry if that's something I can do, I'm allowed to do. If I can do it, then great, and you can watch it with us. So guys, thank you very much for watching.
Exactly, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Peace out.